Hi everyone, Roger here from what's on DisneyPlus.com with a quick news update for you guys on the Disney Channel being closed in a number of countries because of Disney Plus. But make sure you do hit that subscribe button to keep up with the latest Disney Plus news. There's a very international flavour to the Disney Plus news today, and that is because Disney Channel is closing down in a number of different countries around the world, either around or before the Disney Plus launch. So first off, only a few days ago we saw Disney Channel close down in Italy. It's also closed down in Germany, and it's also going to be closing down as well in Switzerland and Austria. And it's also just kind of been going on all over the place. While over in Australia on Foxtel, the Disney movie channels will be closing down on November the 7th, but the Disney channels will be staying on until early 2020. And the main reason for this obviously is Disney Plus, which is going to be launching in Australia on November the 19th. Also in Australia, Stan is going to be losing all of its Disney content in October before it all moves over to Disney Plus. And this has just been a long running thing. We knew with Stan that it was going to be a short term thing, about a year deal, similar to what's been going on now in Latin America, where they've just signed a 1-year deal with Amazon Prime until next September. And this is just something that's going to be going on. We've also heard that Sky in New Zealand is also going to be closing down its Disney channels in November. This is just a continuous trend going forward. They've been closing down channels here and there over the past year in like Germany and things like Disney XD. This is generally just a trend that's been going on with Disney in its international division of closing down a number of channels. They have already been saying that they're going to be cutting down or almost getting rid of them. The main reason for this is they know that Disney Plus is going to be the primary way of getting to its viewers. Disney channels are losing subscribers and viewers constantly. They are down. The latest report was about 30% on year. Kids are just abandoning traditional television and cable, and they're all going to streaming services. Why wait for a show to appear on your channel when you can just watch it when you want? And kids have really adapted to this really quickly. They've all got devices, they've all got tablets, and that's just the way the world is going, and Disney know that they need to get ahead of this. And so that is why the Disney channels are closing down in these different locations. They want to make sure all of that content is available on Disney Plus. Does mean that we might be seeing new content on Disney Plus in these countries that you maybe won't see in the US straight away. But also generally up till now, the Disney Channel in each country is held differently. For example, here in the UK, like we're going to be getting Descendants free this month. So it came out in America a couple of months ago. Things often take months to get here, and then it'll take even longer to get onto Disney Life. So I'm hoping that now that everything's all under one big company, now that they've reshuffled everything around, of which the international channels fit under the same corporate structure as Disney Plus, things are all being sort of worked out. And so yeah, it's good for us, I think, for us international fans, really, for us to kind of have a more global system and also to have new content quicker, because I think that is definitely a big issue. I know it is here for the UK. But obviously, if you are watching on your traditional channels, it's not so good to be going on. But I think we're going to see a massive shift, especially for Sky across the world, as they've kind of lost so much of their content now with Disney and FX and stuff all being moved off. And ultimately, I think had Sky not lost its percentage to Comcast when they did that whole deal, things might have worked out a little bit different. So I think that was what's really sort of set this all off, was once Disney lost control of Sky to Comcast in the bidding war last year, it does make a lot more sense in what's going on. But nevertheless, what's going on in the US might not be affected by all of this. It's just kind of moving things around. But I think even in the US, we're seeing a big shift. For example, from Disney XD, they're pushing a lot more stuff onto Disney Channel and Disney Junior. I think they wouldn't be surprised if they kind of close down maybe Disney XD eventually, but we don't know. But the US is not being affected so much as the international ones. A couple of other bits and pieces in terms of The Mandalorian. We have got some more merchandise news. We saw a lot announced on Triple Force Friday last week, but we've had the New York City Comic Con over the weekend, and so we have got a new Black Series IG-11 action figure that we've not seen before. There's also like a new Stormtrooper, like with red stripes going down there. That's kind of part of its deluxe helmet thing. I do think that one looks really cool. There's also a prop replica Mandalorian mask, which is made by another company that's pretty pricey. It's about $700. So I'm really hoping that Hasbro make a sort of a Black Series helmet for around about $100. I think I'll definitely be picking that one up to put in the new studio. And I think that's moving forward as well. We're going to see a lot more. Also, Artifacts figures, they were announced as well, and I think they look pretty cool. There's going to be lots of different bits going forward. They've definitely been going into the merchandise for The Mandalorian. And finally, Disney Plus has been running as a test trial over in the Netherlands, and according to the latest stat results, 8% of the Netherlands households have signed up for Disney Plus. Not a huge amount. That works out, as we worked out on maths, around about just under 650,000 homes. And it's kind of interesting where that will go, because Disney have not really been promoting it much. Obviously, it's a free trial. They probably didn't want to get too many in. It'll be interesting where it goes once they start charging and they start having all the exclusives. Maybe more people will sign up. They might also lose some, because maybe some of them are signed up as international ones. And also as well, you're going to have lots of people kind of all over the place with like different countries and stuff signing in and getting accounts. So I expect a lot more things are going to be changing there. But nice to see what's going on over there. Disney Plus subscriptions obviously will continue to rise in the Netherlands, especially as the winter comes in and as it gets darker and colder, people stay in and watch a lot more television. So that'll have a big impact as well. Plus, when you've got things like The Mandalorian, Lady and the Tramp, Noel, I'm sure that'll have a big impact. Anyway, let me know in the comments below if you're going to be picking up any of this new Mandalorian merchandise. Love to hear what you have been picking up. Go check us out over at whatsondisneyplus.com. Like, follow, and subscribe, and I shall see you guys in another video. Laters.